This App Store gives you free access to over 1,000 powerful AI tools. You can generate images, videos, viral scripts, voiceovers, 3D models, clone your voice, edit images, create chatbots, compose music, play games, and more, all without paying a dime. I will show you exactly how to use it, then I will walk you through my 5 favorite AI tools and the best ways to use them for maximum impact. Okay guys, so the other day I found this AI app directory and it has nearly every tool you can imagine. So the link to it is Hugging Face, and you can find link in the description below. And let me just show you how to use it very quickly, and then I will show you all the tools, all the categories that you can see here. So you can see spaces of a week. So these that are the most popular during this week, you can sort by relevance, trending, most likes, recent created, recently updated, and then of course pick all the categories. You can also write what you want to achieve. So for example, you want to remove background, and then you will see AI tool that can remove background for you. So for example, here is one, here is another. We can see that this one has a lot of likes, so probably this one will be the best. So we can see here background removal. You just click on it and then immediately you'll be able to use this tool. And here is an example. We have this butterfly here, and we can see that it's very difficult to remove background here because the texture, or let's say the colors, are very similar. However, this tool made it properly. We can see it with background and without the background. We can say there are a few mistakes. For example, here we should probably see the whole part of his head, but let's say this is the only mistake that I can see here. Other than that, this is very good image considering that it looks so similar. So this is how you can use it. Now the next tool can save you $200 per month, and it's basically deep research. So if you are not aware, OpenAI newest feature can help you with deep research, but it costs $200 per month. But this user here recreated it and made it open source so you can access it for completely free. So let me show you now how to use it. Okay, so here is what it looks like. We have open researched free AI agents, and here is the whole information, and here is your request. So let's start with our request. Let's find something interesting. Who is the richest person in Dubai? Give me his or her net worth and industry in which they are operating. Okay, so let's see what we'll get with that. Now we cannot see that a lot of is happening, but as you can see, it says, please wait while steps are getting populated. So you have to wait a little bit to see that something is happening. So now it launches a web search to identify the richest person in Dubai. Then it will perform basically the whole search. So it works literally like a human being, as it's actually looking for resources online. It takes some time, but as you can see, we are getting all the steps. We have now the second step, which is basically thought. Based on this research, the richest person in Dubai is, where was it? Is Pavel Durov with a net worth of 15 billion. I will now verify the industry in which Pavel Durov operates. So here we have information about this guy. So the richest person in Dubai is Pavel Durov, and that is quite interesting. Where is he from? So Pavel Durov is Russian technology entrepreneur. That's interesting. How about Emiratis? I think they are richer than him. Let's see what we'll get with this question. Okay, so now we can see the average wealth of or income of Emiratis. So now you will look for all of them. We'll see what we'll get with this question. I already see that this question will be a problem. I should ask it differently. Nevertheless, let's see what will get us. Okay, so we need to be very precise with what we are asking. As I can see, it's not really going back to what we are asking. So with every question, we need to be very specific, ask about the names, or just use very specific information. As I mentioned, you can also generate videos. So you can go into video generation, or you can also write whatever you want. So in this case, we can see relevance, so how many people are using different models. But what I want to show you is actually LTX video playgrounds. In the past, I presented LTX video on my channel, but now you can access it for completely free here on Hugging Face. Here is how to use it. Here you write your prompt. If you want to use text to video or image to video, it's up to you. You can agree to share your data or don't agree with that. It's up to you. Use enhanced prompt. I usually use this option. You have a negative prompt as well. Then you have how many frames and what kind of quality you want to achieve. So let's say we want to have something quite high in quality, frame rates, let's say 30, because usually this is what I do for my YouTube channel. And then we simply hit generate video. So it will take some time to generate this, but once it's ready, you will be able to see it here. And in the meantime, let's see what kind of videos we have here. So here is one example. So here we have the first video. Let me know what you think. In my opinion, it looks alright. So this was the video. Let me come back to the prompt and show you prompt again. So here is the whole prompt if you would like to use it. Here is the second one. So let's watch this one as well. Okay, so here we go. It looks alright. Maybe there is a little bit too much of the sun reflection here, so it doesn't look natural, but nevertheless, it's a good video. And if you just, adjust your prompt a little bit or create more of them, you'll get what you want to get. And here is the last one. So here we have a prompt, and let me show you the video right now. Okay, so in my opinion, this one has too many problems, especially when he's just riding this bicycle. It looks alright, but I would say if you really want to get something that will look good, you just need to generate a few videos. So this one is not the best in my opinion, but still it shows you that you can generate videos like that as well. Now I also mentioned that you can generate images, right? So you can use flags, for example, dev or flags schnell. And as you can see, it's made by Black Forest. So it's exactly the same flags that you can access on their website. But now you can just access it for completely free. Unfortunately, with flags dev, you cannot use it for commercial purposes, but here we go with flags schnell. So here, as you can see, no problem. You can generate your images. You just write your prompt, and then you'll be able to create your image. Advanced settings, so you can pick what kind of dimension you want to have, number of images, so it can be 4, it can be 1, it can be even 50, but it will take probably forever to generate it. But let's say 4 was our standard option. Now let's just pick one prompt that we have here. So now we can just sit back and wait for our result. And here is the result. In my opinion, it follows the prompt properly. It looks alright, it looks as it should. So now we have one image. We can download this image. You can create more of them. But it was surprising how quickly it was. It was just literally a few seconds, let's say 10 seconds to generate this image, which is really unmatched when you consider, other tools. Even Lumen sometimes takes minutes to generate your image, and here in a matter of seconds you get your image. Or if you need help with prompt generation, you also have a tool that will help you with that. For example, this one, Flags Prompt Generator. When you use it, you'll find something like that, and it really looks complicated. And I would say it sometimes really is. So you have custom input. You don't need to put anything here. You can pick gender. So for example, in your picture, you have female or male. You can put all the options, for example, to random or no figure round or disabled. This part is not that important. Now, the next part is that you can pick character details. So for example, body type should be random, pretty, chubby, midweight, overweight, fat, flabby. So all these options, you have them here. There's probably more body type options that I will ever see or know. So this is one option. Body type, default tags. So might be random, woman, young woman, middle-aged woman. So all these tags you can use also for your prompt. So for example, a young woman, let's say pretty, roles. So now it should be, for example, as a cyborg, X-Men character, Marvel character, superhero, let's say Marvel character, it doesn't really matter that much. Now it can be with long hair, with very curly hair, or curly, let's say with long hair. Clothing, for example, can be white, let's say black bikini. So now this part is done. Scene details, so it can be, for example, you pick place, it might be random, indoors, outdoors, let's say indoor. Lightning, let's say something like soft lightning, something like that. Composition, again, so many options. Let's pick something like that. Pose, so standing straight, facing camera, leaf in hand, hands or surface, facing camera. Let's say this one, background. And now we can pick the setup. So for example, natural light, A-level shot, soft focus, something like that. So this part is finished. Style and artist, again, many options here. Let's say wearing a necklace. I don't really want to play with all of these because it will take me forever to improve just one prompt, but you have so many options. You have architecture, art, artists, brands, characters, cinematic, fashion. So you see, these possibilities here are endless, right? And you have also option to, for example, generate video. So if you want to generate video later, it's better to have prompt that already is including the action, what this person is doing. For example, climbing. Again, you can pick designers or engines. If you'd like to create a video game option, you also have this option here. So it's a very good tool. Image creation, so you can input your image here if you'd like to generate prompt from the image. Then generate prompt. So for example, young woman, let's put just something like that. We'll see what we'll get. And now prompt type, happy, sample, poster, only objects, no figure, landscape, fantasy. Let's say happy. This option, you don't really need to focus that much on it. You can pick what kind of language model you'll be using. It might be Hugging Face, Sample Nova, OpenAI, and or Anthropic. Let's stick with this one, and you can pick models, for example, llamas. Let's leave it as it is, and then generate our prompt. Okay, so here we have the whole prompt. It's not that long, but we can see what we'll get with that in a second. So let's pick Flax Schnell, for example, and we'll see what kind of image we can generate with this prompt. Okay, so again, advanced settings, you would like to change anything, I would just leave it as it is, enter your prompt, and now we can just see what kind of generation we'll get. 25%, 50, 75, and already 100. So as you can see, 7 seconds to generate the image. Again, very nice quality. I like the quality of this image. Of course, it looks like Flax. So Flax has very specific style when it comes to creating characters. But in my opinion, this character looks really, really nice. So again, it's a very good generation. This is how you can use this to improve any prompt. So this is very important, especially if you are just getting started and you have no idea how to create all these prompts. This tool here will be your friend. You see how many options you have available here. So of course, you might not use all of them, but it will help you with getting what you want with this prompt generator. If you just try it once or twice, you will know exactly how to use it. And you can also access Janus Pro, which is DeepSeek's the latest model. Plus, you're not giving your information to the Chinese government because you're accessing it through Hugging Face website. So it allows you to create images or basically stay private without sharing your information with anyone. So what you can do, you can have a chat with this tool, or you can also generate images from text to image generation. So here you can put your prompt, and then you can generate images, and you have many options here. Let's just use the prompt that they have here, so the long one. So here's the whole prompt, and let's generate image. We'll see what we'll get with this kind of prompt. And as you can see, it takes 31 seconds to generate your image, which is very handy because, well, I don't like to just wait for hours, and I don't know how long it will take to generate my image. Here we know that it's 31 seconds, and in 31 seconds, basically our image will be ready. And as you can see, they are ready. And here we have it. Very nice quality. I like the details here. All of them look good in my opinion. So here is the first one, the second one, the third, and the fourth. In my opinion, all of them look really, really nice. And now we can also try with the previous prompt. So here we have the prompt, generate images, and then again, we'll be waiting 31 seconds to generate our images. It's exactly 100 steps. So it's very, very fast, and you're getting 4 images at once, which is just very, very fast. Okay, so here we go. I would say in this case, Flux did better job than Janus did, but it depends on the prompt. Like the previous prompt that I was showing you, it looked perfect. It looked very good, but you just need to play around with this tool a little bit. If you are a fan of DeepSeek or basically Chinese AI tools, then you can access them here as well. Now the next one is also Stable Diffusion. So if you are looking for Stable Diffusion, here you have it. Stable Diffusion 2.1 is made by Stability AI. So you just click on it and you'll be able to access it. Then you also have Stable Diffusion 3.5. So you have plenty of models available here. And here is what Stable Diffusion 2.1 looks like. You just add your prompt. You can add negative prompt as well, and then you simply hit generate. And here you also have Stable Diffusion 3.5 large. So here you enter your prompt. You can choose advanced settings as well, and then you simply hit run. To generate this image, it will take 40 seconds, which is still alright. It's not that long. We at least know how long it will take to generate our images. Now we can see that it's generating the second image. We just wait 40 seconds for all of them. And here is one example of our image. Again, it looks alright. I would say Flux is still the best, but it really depends on a person. Some people say they prefer Stable Diffusion. I prefer Flux, but it's really up to you, whatever you prefer to use. But there is more than Stable Diffusion. There is also Daily. So as you can see, there are a few of them. This Daily Mini, Daily Free. So plenty of different models available. Let's just hit, for example, this one, and then we'll see what we can do with this tool. And here we have Daily Mini by crayon.com. So here you write your prompt, and then you simply hit run, and this is all we have to do. So it's pretty self-explanatory. There is nothing much to do. Just write your prompt, hit run, and you will get your image generated in a matter of seconds. And here is the Daily 3XL. So we have a prompt, and then let's hit generate. And you can also access Daily 3XL. You just write your prompt here, hit generate, and that's basically all you have to do. Or did you know that you can also use Midjourney? So for example, here you can use Midjourney, over 2,000 likes. So this tool clearly works. So let me show you how to use it. So here it is. Then you have advanced options. So of course, how many steps, how many images, seed, dimension or aspect ratio, image size, which is very good in my opinion. And now you can just pick any prompt that you have here to check if it works. So here we have the prompt, you just hit run, and then you wait for your image. And Midjourney is taking some time to generate your images. As we can see, the first one is nearly already generated. The second one is still in the process. So it takes some time, but you can see like every pixel, or let's say every part of the image is being generated, and probably the first image will be finished here. So let's give it a few more seconds. And here we go. Here is the first image. It looks great in my opinion. It looks good. It follows the prompt. And here's also the second one. So the second one, we can see a difference here. She's wearing glasses. Nevertheless, both their generations look good. But that's not everything. Let me show you the next tool, because this is something that is quite interesting. So the next tool is basically virtual try-on. You can try clothes, or you can use it for your e-commerce brand. So what you have to do, you just write virtual try on, and there are a few options, but the option that we are looking for is basically this one, which is colors virtual try on. You click on it, and then you'll be able to try images on many different people. So let me pick an example. Let's pick, for example, maybe we'll pick this girl. Okay, so let's pick this girl, and now we want to change clothes. So for example, we can pick this one, or if you would like, you can pick something more spicy, like for example, the bra here, but this one doesn't look that great in my opinion. So here we have the original image, here we have the cloth that we want to put on her, and then we simply hit run. This is pretty self-explanatory. And now all we have to do is to hit run, and once it's done, we can see that it will take 44 seconds to put new shirt on our character. So let's wait, and in the meantime, I can show you another example. So here I have the same character, here I have different t-shirt, and here we have her in this t-shirt. So we can see that the pose of the character is exactly the same, but in the new t-shirt. So this is very nice, because in this case, you can compare very easily the final outcome. So here's the final outcome, and here's the first image. They look very similar. Of course, we can see some changes in the background, but the most important part is that we can see that the t-shirt looks exactly like it should on her. So it's a good tool in my opinion. And now let's go back here, and here we'll see our result. So here we have this girl with this t-shirt on, and we see that it looks very, very nice. She looks very good in this t-shirt. And now, for example, when she tries this clothes on in a virtual shop, now she says, okay, I look very good in this outfit. Now I can buy this t-shirt. So it's a very good tool. You would like to try clothes on yourself, or maybe clothes on your customers if you have any customers. So this is how it works. Now, when you write image search here, and then you pick this up, which is basically reverse image search, you'll be able to find whatever you have in a picture. Google has the same option, but in my opinion, Google doesn't allow you to do everything that you need to. So for example, sometimes you want to find people, and Google has very strict policy, and sometimes it will not help you with finding people. I have one file here. Here is a YouTuber, and I want to see if this tool will be able to find this person. So first, of course, we need to upload the image. This is also nice to see how many visitors this tool has. So at this point is 14,284. So it's really nice to see that people are actually using this tool, and that this tool is useful. So I would recommend you try it by yourself. But now let's see if this tool can find who this guy is, and maybe some links to his social media, or maybe his Facebook, or whatever it is. So now reverse image search, and then we will see what we'll find. And here is what I was able to find with this search. Here is exactly the video that I took the screenshot from. So this is what I was able to find with this reverse search option. So if you'd like to access it, now you can. But it's not all that I want to show you. You can also check all the language models leaderboard. So here is the leaderboard. You just click on it, and you'll be able to see all language models available out there. So here you can see all the language models and see how they are performing. We can see Qwen is quite high, and there are plenty of models that I don't know. I have no idea they existed. So you can explore all of them. If you are looking for new language models, here is a whole leaderboard. You can see all different factors, how they were compared with each other. For example, we have math here as well. So this is not something that is interesting to me. However, if you're a geek, or you are looking to explore other language models, then you can access leaderboard here as well. Now the next tool allows you to, of course, upscale your images. So all you have to do, you just go back to spaces, and then you write tile upscaler. So here you write tile, and you can see this one, tile upscaler. There are more of them, of course, tile upscaler version 2. but even the first one looks alright in my opinion. So here's the original photo, and from something like that we went to something like this. So the quality improves, the whole image looks way better. So now you can of course improve them without any problems here. The same, for example, here are other examples. You have a dog, you have this this character. So the image upscaler, you can now upscale your images for completely free. And I wanted to show you one more thing. So this thing is to how to generate your music. So here is your music generator. You can write what you want to create. For example, lo-fi, then it will generate your music for completely free. Okay, so here is the music that I generated. Here is my prompt. I picked the file. So later I can just download it here. And here is the whole song. I have also the visual version here. However, I would say the normal version is way better in my opinion. It's not that visually pleasing, but still you can generate music here for completely free. So I wanted to show you this. Let me quickly recap what you can do here. You can generate images, as mentioned, videos, text. So you can write any prompts you want. As you can see here, you have so many languages here. You can translate anything as well. You can generate voiceovers, 3D models. So this will be probably something interesting for game devs or people that are basically working on creating games or 3D models for toys or something like that. Then it might be helpful. Object detection, so you can detect what kind of object you have in a photo, which is kind of similar to image search, but here you are looking for objects. You can analyze text as well. So as I mentioned here, you can find the leaderboard. You have image editing, so plenty of editors available here for free. Code generation, so it's not something for me because I don't know anything about coding, but here you can access it. Then question and answering. So here, for example, you can access stock analysis, so it can help you with analyzing whether you should invest in some stock or not. Then the data visualization, voice cloning, so you can clone your own voice, you can remove background image, you can upscale your images as I mentioned, and many more. Chatbots as well, so here you can use chatbots, create chatbots. You have, for example, chat GPT-4o bot that will work for you and people like it. We have 4,000 likes here. You have analysis, text summary. You can summarize text. You can generate music. You can analyze medical images. You can do a financial analysis. You can play even games, AI games here. So here are a few options. It's something interesting if you would like to test by yourself. But what I wanted to tell you is that tools by themselves, they don't really matter that much. What matters is how you use this tool. So this is what really matters. That's why in my community you can join now for free. So this is definitely something you should try because there are other tools that I simply didn't have enough time to present, and they might save you a lot of time and money when you use them. And on top of that, if you'd like to make your first $1,000 with AI writing using AI tools, even if you're never written professional before, join my school community for free and you will get a full access to the course that will basically help you with making money with AI writing. Even if you cancel without paying later, you will get full access to this course. You can ask questions, get support, and even if you cancel without paying a dime, you can still use this course for completely free. And if you are not ready for this yet, make sure to watch the video that you can see on the screen right now. It will show you how to generate videos, images, how to use the latest AI tools, and basically how to speed up your YouTube journey and make it as efficient as possible. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.